Here, aka Demonic Sweaters. Today I have a GarageBand tutorial for Mac and iOS. This is kind of a combined tutorial. And GarageBand is a really great program that's free with all Apple products, basically. Whether you have an iPhone or an iPad or a Mac, it comes for free. So it's really cool. It's a great program. Full DAW. It's a little bit limited compared to some other ones, but it has some really interesting features that other DAWs don't have. And one of those I'm going to show you today, which I just really, really love. This is basically a way that you can start a project, which I have right here in GarageBand on my Mac. And let me just play a little bit of it. I'm not going to play too much. So right now I have basically placeholder drums in here, this retro rock kit. That I just put a loop in there just so I could play, guitar and stuff to it. So what I'm going to do is record real drums using my drum kit that I have at a different location. And I'm not going to take my Mac because I have a Mac Mini, but what I am going to take is my iPad. So what I'm going to do is actually mute that drum track because I don't want that in the track that I'm going to be recording over. And then I'm going to go up here to share. And then I'm going to go down to Project to GarageBand for iOS. Now, I already did this once, so it's going to give me some warnings here where it says this project was previously shared to iOS. Would you like to share it again? And I'm going to say share. And then I'm going to go into my GarageBand folder in my iCloud drive, which is in here somewhere. And then I'm going to click save. Then I'm just going to replace what I did there before. And now it's going to bounce a stereo wave that's basically going, when I go into GarageBand on iOS, it's going to open up that stereo wave in a GarageBand for iOS project. Now, at first, I thought that was kind of dumb. I was like, well, it's already mixed down. I don't want that. But what is really cool about this is any track that you add in iOS GarageBand, like say I'm going to go and record drums, I'm going to put like multi-track drums on there. Once I do that, and when I come back home and I open up this project again on my Mac, it's going to detect that I recorded all these new tracks on my iPad, and then it's going to ask me if I want to import them into this main project, which I will do. I'm going to show you all of this because it's really cool. Like, this makes sharing across your devices, sharing projects across your devices, really, really easy and really fun to do. And this is really great because I love recording on my iPad. It works with my audio interface and it's really easy to carry around with me. It fits in my backpack super easy, and which I have right over here, my iPad. So once I get to my school tomorrow, I'm going to open this up there. I'm going to show you guys the next step. All right, I've got my iPad here set up and my drums are all mic'd up. And basically, I just have multi-channel recording going in there, and there's the bounce. It looks like a mono file, but it's actually a stereo file. That's just how they look in GarageBand. So I'm going to go ahead and record some drums, and then I'll show you guys what happens when I take it back home. All right, I'm back home now, and let's go ahead and open up GarageBand, and you'll see what it does here. So now it should, see, look right here. It says, new tracks have been added to this project by GarageBand for iOS. Do you want to import the new tracks? And I just say import. And now all those drum tracks, it says import successful, that I recorded on my iPad are all right here. And that is really, really awesome. The one thing I noticed, though, is the title doesn't seem to carry over, even though it does say kick here on the waveform itself. But that's an easy enough fix. You can just go here and rename. Let's go kick. Oh, and the weird thing is if you just tap, if you just cycle through them, it seems like it figures it out. So it must be a slight bug there. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a little listen here. Individual tracks. There's my kick. snare top, snare bottom, tom 1. Let's wait till I get to the tom here. Actually, I'll just solo both the toms. Overheads and hi-hat, which I'm not playing on there. But yeah, I just thought this was a really cool feature, and I actually didn't know about it until just recently, and hopefully this helped you out. If it did, be sure to click the like button and subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day.